evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's start ourselves at the babies and work our way up because there are so many videos these days, friends, that I won't leave my videos. I couldn't have taken the time with me. I can only review so many.
It's so important to moisturize.
I can only review so many. All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I don't want to waste any time. Don't want to waste any of your time. I want to make sure that we do this right. I want to make sure we do this right. Good evening. Good. Give me one moment. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. All right. So let's jump into today's proceedings because there's so many skits, so I can't ever waste too much time, right? Because I know that we want to kind of try and get through a couple of topics. Okay. First topic. Good evening. Nice to see y'all. Love that y'all are here. The first topic, let me just pass the PR and Rowan topic, right? Okay. Rowan, of course, we know it's fictitious, but Rowan has said that he kept the reason why I'm keep the child from I'm doing good, Goddess Land, and thank you very much for asking. How are y'all doing as well? He kept all of this from PR because, you know, he wanted to make sure. He wanted to make sure.
In my past, she's been kind of used in a way to manipulate narratives, and whether it's women talking to other women about me, attacking my fatherhood, but it's been a custody battle. What's been heartbreaking is that it's been how she's been dragged into it to hurt me. You know, their main goal is to hurt me, and it was through my daughter. And another thing was just I've had relationships and she gets close and then it don't work out, and now there's questions.
All right. I think Rowan has stated all of what he needs to state in that one little segment. Now I've asked a question in the chat. Is Rowan right for not allowing his daughter to see PRA too early? May I have the wrong name? Hold on. Give me one moment. Let me read the poll again. I apologize. Thank you very much for that. Is Rowan correct for not wanting PRA to see his daughter? There you go. Is Rowan correct? Do you respect the fact that Rowan says, no, I don't want to see exactly what's going on? Let me see what y'all have. That's correct. I meant Rowan. I've corrected it. Thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you very much for giving me that. I appreciate you. Yes, P can't even lay out the bottle. Forget the meeting the child. Thank you very much. I like that. But he said he had a child from the get-go. Exactly, he did. But we're playing like him never tell her their stupid way of whatever it is. Is he correct? Was there anything in this that you could say, you know what, no, Rowan was too, you know, whatever you want to say about him? Is he correct in what he's saying? So far, I have 100% response rate on that. So far, we have 100% response rate. And I think Rowan is correct. Rowan is correct. It's like today, and I guess we can just finish it up. It's like today when I said to people, I said, there's no way that I would know that a woman have a drinking problem and I rush to have her meet my people. Have to have patience before introducing another individual to your child. There's no rush. None. PR is a drunk in this skit. Exactly. So why would I allow him to meet her? Why would I allow her to meet her? PR drinking hard liquor like a party. Hell no, you don't want her meeting your daughter. She's a bad example. Rowan is extremely correct. I'm 100% right. 100% correct. I'm going to take you down to another little portion.
I guess all I can say is just I'm sorry, and I'm just hoping that you understand.
appreciate you.
Let's skip this part because she mumbles a whole lot when in her lines. PR, if you're listening to me, your lines are mumbly. We cannot hear you. Just so you know, we're just correcting you so you know the lines and we can't hear you. Me could be able to hear your voice, please.
Went about this whole thing the way you did. Like, I'm not those women. I don't know what their intentions were, why they did what they did. But that's not me. I shouldn't have to pay for what they did.
All right. So hold on. So there you go. Thank you for this. So let me ask you all a question, because she tried to see if she could have gaslight him. Is Ron making Piari pay for what other women did? The most unfair statement, but she said, Ron is whatever it is. You're always a father first. Everything is secondary. That's correct. Definitely. I respect and agree with him on this explanation about not wanting Pierre to see his daughter. Exactly. Especially after the issue that Pierre and Shayla making it look like he was aggressive. Why? Do you see now, Nicole, why he was so upset? Because he realized that all it takes is their little mouth running to cause problems. Remember when he was talking about this? And she made it seem like it's nothing at all? And I keep saying, ladies, all it takes is a couple little lines and words and a man's freedom can be taken away. If you ask me, Rona played fire. He's cautious. He is cautious and you have to be cautious. Last week, she kicked him out for Shayla, and Atlanta still has the passcode. She's a small sack of laundry. It's very, very interesting. No, Ron is not making her pay. Ron is being wise because she already showed him who she is when she gets pissy drunk. Exactly. But she made it look like it was a gaslighting. I remember it last week. I was never a fan of PR's character from the moment she appeared in this skit. Never a fan. She's got more disgusting. Ron has to make sure the relationship is stable and safe before introducing his daughter to PR. Exactly. Most times you're going to find that men are like this. We are like this for a reason. His past relationships are definitely impacting his steps in those relationships. But I don't blame him in this relationship. Is new with PR, is a drunk. And that's why, yes, it's Sean Renee. I love that. And that's why the foolishness of people say, but oh, you shouldn't be judging me. Yes, I should be judging you. Yes. I need to verify you first before I trust you. I should verify. They're turning him into a jellyback man for this drunkard. They have turned him in a jellyback. Him turning out old jellyback, all of a sudden, Ron has become a jellyback. Hold on, Christopher. Let me see if we can put on a poll for you. I'm not sure. Piari or Sonny, who worse? Good Lord, that's a stiff competition. Both of them annoying. Piari may have edged her out on the drinking. That's quite interesting. You are supposed to judge. Yes, you're supposed to judge situations. Yes. I'll rather to have a premonition and it's not correct than not have one. That's what I'm saying. When people say, oh, but you can't judge me. If I have enough data, I can make a call on a situation. If you want to say, well, such and such, all right, okay. No matter the person, meeting kids too soon is bad. That's why I'm supposed to judge it. if you act like a drunk and smell like a drunk and you drink like a drunk and you act like a drunk, you're a drunk. No judgment, it's just facts. But she's saying him shouldn't be judging her. That's what she's saying. PR and Sonny worse in them own way. Them terrible. That's a tie between PR and Sonny. Where's them tie? Where's them tie? Rowan questioned her relationship with Shayla because Shayla is a home wrecker and she condones what she did, and that's a red flag. Me love this. Gold Cross, thank you very much. What Rowan has identified is a meddlesome woman. Some of them very meddlesome. They're meddlesome. PR is just as meddlesome. They're meddlesome. That's why I Rowan have to judge her.
So just know, like, I love you and I'm here with you. I'm rocking with you, and I'm really looking forward to our future and possibly growing our little family a bit. I know you got a head start on me, but it's okay.
I know you guys will adore each other. I just want the time to be right.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't meet his daughter. I hope she does not meet his daughter. I hope that. Them are both crosses. Do you want, let me ask you the question. Do you hope that Piari meets Rowan's daughter? That's what's going on with kids. Nanya, good evening. That's what's going on with kids right now. I don't think he's incorrect. Let's switch gears because we have a lot of clips to get through. We have a whole lot of clips to get through. We can't get through them all, but I'm going to see exactly how best we can catch up on the day. Well. Well. Anthony, thank you very much for the super chat. Anthony says, good evening to you all. I believe that he should wait for PR to meet his daughter. You are 100% correct, Anthony. Absolutely correct. Well. Antoinette, thank you very much. Right now, Sonny is more annoying than PR. Rowan should wait, though. Well. Guess who we have here? Let's talk about Miss Insecure Tamira. Where are the people tonight? Because I heard that O'Neal was drinking Haterade. Somebody told me that I'm drinking Haterade. It's Shan Renee, me love you. But come out of the woodwork, it's Shan Renee. It's Shan Renee. Come out of the woodwork. Hold on. Where is It's Shan Renee? Please to come out of the woodwork because we need it right now. Oh no. Where is It's Shan Renee? Come out of the woodwork, It's Shan Renee. Come out of the woodwork. Where are you? Where's she there? Where is she? It's Shan Renee. Please come out of the woodwork because you say only la drink one heap of Haterade. See, I'm drinking a lot of Haterade. Haterade. O'Neal has been drinking that Haterade. Let's work into it.
Take it across the chin.
Sorry about that, yeah.
Crazy.
Baby mama's a lot of money. So, make sure you count that money.
My baby mama's money, huh? Hey, you know what, Tamara?
Hold on, wait, before you get in her face. Before you get into her face, please. Where is It's Shan Renee? Trust me, me glad you're there, It's Shan Renee, because more you hear when O'Neal starts here. Come out of because O'Neal has been drinking. Let me drink another sip of the good old Haterade. All day, every day. Get her, Wayne. Get her. Get her, Wayne. Get her, because this little whatever you want to call her.
What?
I was thinking about that because, I kind of feel your energy when I was talking about how much money my baby mamas get.
Yeah.
I can understand how you feel the way you feel, but
Yeah.
I think you need to stay out of that.
Woo! Jesus, hold on. Say
it again. Say something else.
Oh!
Say something else. Say something else. Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else.
Trent, please, come out, it's Sean Renee. Come out of the woodwork. Come out of the woodwork, it's Sean Renee. She should have stayed she needs to stay out of this. How dare you tell the man exactly how to treat him, baby? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Who do you think you are? This little fly-by-night, barely wet in the bed, wet behind the ears. Wet behind the ears, Tamira, who is just making some money, coming out of the work to tell him what to do with his kids. You can't tell no man what to do with his kids. That man has a duty to ensure that his kids gets as much as they possibly can get. And like I said today, there are two consciousness existing. Two consciousness. Wayne is a wealthy man. Tamira obviously has a poor mindset because she think money going to finish. How dare her? Running panic, Wayne. Go up on that, Wayne.
You feel me?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What it?
Yeah, I think you need to I think you need to stay out of that. You feel me? Because it's like, coming from where I come from, me and my baby mamas, they ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. But whatever I do for my kids, that's on me. Even if it sound crazy and it don't make no sense. The blessings God give me don't make no sense. So, all due respect, you don't need to worry about what I give my baby mamas.
You don't need to worry about what I give my baby mother. Let me swear, I say now, however, if Tamira or anyone becomes his wife, it is within her right to question him about how much money he's spending and giving to his baby mothers. Within what right? Tell me the right that you're questioning. That man has kids and him having kids them to give kids them the monies. As long as you're getting your money, you don't need to question me. As long as you're getting money, you don't need to question me. Why are you questioning me? It's Sean Renee. Let's say your father was wealthy and a woman came in and was questioning how much money you were receiving because she thinks that you, the child, are getting too much money. Let me ask you a question. How would you feel about that? Don't worry. Let me pose the question again. Now, may I read the comments? It's Sean Renee. Hold on, because I know we're going to have it out today. She deserved that check and she gets $30,000 with no kids. With no kids. Tamira getting more checks than any of his baby mothers. Checked by Amber, D, and now Wayne. Overchecked. Mind your business. There you go. Thank you very much. Lock your mouth. You need a padlock for put on a, hold on. Lock up that backside. Lock up that, hold on. See there, me have a padlock for Tamira mouth. Don't worry yourself, me have a padlock. This need to go up on our mouth. You need to put a padlock. Our mouth need to close. It's Sean Renee. Her mouth need to be closed. You need to lock up, you need to padlock up right here. So, me have a padlock for Wayne. Yes. Out of order. Out of order. Out of order. Out of order. Wayne been doing this all along before she showed up. Even if she becomes a wife, you have no prerogative to question them and be mad at them. And the money where them getting. You either work with the program or you move on. If you don't want to be with it, then move on. You don't have to be there. She has no prerogative to ask him anything. Just like how if I come into a woman's situation, I cannot question what she's doing or her finance with her kids. I can't question her about that. How dare me question the woman about her prerogative? And by question, we mean trying to tell her what to do. Because that's what Tamir is doing. Telling Wayne what to do. She need a padlock so we can lock up whatever it is. But if you lock up her mouth. They ask him only left behind on the bills to backside. Me know them behind on the bills. Lock your mouth about whatever it is. No. If my father was wealthy and he had a wife that was questioning how much money he was giving his children, she's within her right to ask. However, she still can do whatever she wants to do. The point of the matter here, Shan Renee, is that it's more than a questioning. She's trying to tell Wayne what to do with his money. I will ask you again. Let us just say your father was wealthy. And then all of a sudden, this wife, this little fly-by wife come from out of nowhere. Fly-by wife comes from out of nowhere. And she starts to question your father. In that, she's telling him he needs to reduce or cap on the funds he's giving you. How would you feel about it? And don't give me a fraud answer. Because the answer you're giving me is a fraud answer. If you're telling me that you'd be okay with it, that's a fraud answer. But don't worry yourself, you can go with it. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. It's Sean Renee. Hell to the no.
Because, you know, you eating too. And you ain't got to, you getting you a 30 piece and you ain't got to deal with no baby or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? They had to deal with the worst of me. And you get to deal with the best of me.
Fly by chick. Me don't know, oh, she's a fresh, she extra. Hold on. She can't. No way. The way how she get fresh. She too fresh, she too bright and feisty. Extremely feisty. She bright and feisty. Hold on, man. Let me spray up. Because the way how she fresh, boy, she fresh. The way how Tamira is extremely... Let me spray up. Hold on. She fresh. Fresh. The way how she fresh. Pines, I must have pine salt rubbing her panty. She must have pine salt inside her panty. The way how she fresh pine salt she must have washed her panty with this. This is what she wash her panty with because she fresh. Me I tell you, she fresh. She extremely fresh. Yes, I'm crashing out. How dare she question the man about him kids them? She must wash her panty with this. Dip her panty in a whole thing of pine salt because the way she fresh, boy, you know, pine salt fresh on the floors. You know how pine salt fresh on floors. Come out of the woodwork, it's Sean Renee. Don't hide now. Nobody hide now because O'Neal is here. I am here. I saw your comments today. No, she not right. We're talking about Tamira, but me know, see, you tell me, say, O'Neal, I drink the Gatorade. Well, fresh and bright. Feisty. To ask the man, but whatever it is. Put her in her place, Wayne. Look on her, let me superimpose her face. Look on her face, looking down. Look at her face, looking down. Where you are, it's Sean Renee, don't go away. She's going to go and complain to Shayla about this, and Shayla's going to try to bring this nonsense to Anthony, wanting to get paid like Wayne Big Mothers. Fresh. She fresh. No, it's Sean Renee. No, she's fresh. She has no prerogative. Even if she was married, you cannot question a wealthy man about about the money he's giving to his kids. But you know what? Let me, Nani has for cup. Nani has for back out, so I'm going back out. Nani is all right. Go ahead.
So it's kind of in my mind like a little payment. Now that payment high now. I ain't gonna say, I can't say it's gonna go on forever, but if I keep going up, I make sure they go up too. So, with all due respect, just probably kind of stay out of that. But I give my baby mamas, you feel me?
Okay.
With all due respect, it's Shan Renee. Do you want a sip of my haterade? Come, it's Shan Renee. Do you want a sip out of O'Neal? Listen to me. O'Neal is a father. No wife can come in, come tell me, say, I must bring down the amount of money I'm giving to my kid. You must be mad. You must be mad. You must be crazy. Do you want a sip? You want a sip out of my haterade? Come down the line. Let me give you a sip out of the haterade. Because I drink, you know what the Come, it's Shan ready. Let me give you a sip out of O'Neal haterade. Come, let me give you a sip. Come, let me give you a sip out of my haterade. It's Shan Renee. Where you gone? Where you gone? I am missing the whole point. The point of the matter is, it's Shan Renee. The point of the matter is this. She has married a man that has a lot of wealth. This is the point of the matter. When you marry a man with a lot of wealth, it is not you that can dictate how his money is spent. It is him who dictates how his money is spent. You must be talking about a simp. You can't dictate how my money is spent, especially me have kids. That's the point of the matter. The point of the matter is no man or woman must ever come into another person's situation and dictate whether I'm supposed to give them kids or not. That's the point of the matter. That is the point of the matter. No man or woman, even if you're married, I'm not supposed to dictate it to you. Even if I, as a man, came into a woman and she has a lot of wealth and she already had a child before me, I should never, it is beyond my place to come in to tell her what she should do for her child. It's out of pocket. What do you mean? It's out of pocket. That's the point of the matter. It's out of pocket. I can't tell her that. I cannot. She must decide to do that. You're not running things. No. That's his money. Him can decide that. If it was Tamira's money and they joined it together, that's different. Yeah, but right now the baby mothers are getting money because of the kids. That is the point of the matter. She needs to learn, look and listen. But look on Wayne's face.
No disrespect.
I hear you.
Thanks. I knew you would.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is she has come in and is trying to take over. That is the point. Tony is about to be a father and he made it clear that he will be a deadbeat granddaddy. But Quest is Tony's mother, right? She had thought about something different. She got involved in it. The point of the matter is this. She should have never gotten into it. You're not right. It's Shan Renee. If I came in, it's Shan Renee. Understand this. Seriously. If I came in to your situation, you have a child, you have money, you've been doing what you've been doing for your kids, and I come in there and say, wait, no, it's Shan Renee, you can't be buying this Jordan for your child. You know what? You should be buying a Nike here for $200. No, the Jordan, don't spend $500 on it because you should be more frugal. I have no prerogative to do that. Me, I call even myself out on that. I have no prerogative to do that. That is your kid. You got that child before I was there. No, if If we both had the child together, that's a different conversation. But they don't have the child together. And that is the problem. That is the issue. That is the point. But I hear what you're saying. Don't think Onila fight you too much. Him just make sure so you know what's going on. Beyond the kids being grown and out of their home. But it's his money. He can get out if he want to. Him can get out if he want to. Tamir is extremely manipulative. It's always as some sort of judgment, unwanted advice, or attempt to influence a narrative that negatively impacts others. It's his money. He can give it out. I told y'all the Anderson sisters is going to be single soon. Piari, Shayla, Tamira about to lose their men because of their actions and mouth. It's his money. Me can't tell you what to do with your money. You know what? Maybe we're missing. Maybe we're on two different planes. So let me just ask a question. Let me just ask a good solid question. Can a man tell you how to spend your money? Let me ask you a question. No. It's Shanae, don't worry yourself. Let me go and do whatever it is. Don't worry yourself. Let me just see what's going on. I hate to see when we're trying to blame this on a monthly cycle. She's been showing us her character per month. Just a milder version. Now she's full blown. Of course. Thank you much, Layla. She's been like this. Not a period is whatever it may be. No. Don't worry. No worry. Thank you very much. Nanya, thank you very much. Yes, Shani, it's as a wife would have discussed it, but not tell him what to do. She was trying to tell him what to do with his money. Come tell me something I can't tell her what to do with your money. You are a wealthy woman, and I can tell you how to spend your money. And don't lie. 89% of the people them say yes. Don't even lie. Don't lie, because ain't no man coming and come run your money. No bother with that. That is phony and bogus. Thank you very much. Why don't Tamira stop taking the 30,000 that he gives her? Since she doesn't have a kid. But she's okay with Shayla being taken care of. Man, stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. She gets $30,000 per month. If you want to save money, then maybe him should stop giving the 30 grand. If Tamira wants to save money, then she should do whatever it is. It depends if it's affecting our household. However, Wayne's giving his children mother money is not affecting their pocket or his, so she just needs to mind her own business. I need Wayne to start tackling real life issues like multimillionaires having financial issues. Makes sense. That's a good story. Yes, she will give the baby mama money to keep her comfortable even after the kids are gone. If the kids are making good grades and not getting in trouble, why not give them what they can? I'm reading y'all's comments. Why is she crying when Wayne spends $50,000 on her? On that date he had for her. Pink Blue, thank you. You have articulated the point well. It's Shan Renee. The $50,000 was a waste of money. But he spent it anyway. Why didn't she extremely stop him then? She never stopped him. She take it. Anyways, we've argued that enough. It's Shan Renee. Don't worry, it's Shan Renee. Me love you same way. You know, only love you same way. I just say, only just say. It is what it is. All right, let's move on to some other things. We're not going to spend too long. Let's get into Shayla and her forgiveness stream. You know what? No. Shayla says she wants forgiveness.
Do you ever feel like when your kids were younger, they like not held you down, but you kind of felt stuck?
All right, hold on.
Like, she loves Kai, actually.
Yeah.
I can just tell by their interactions, and she's very warm and loving. It's almost like her husband didn't have that baby on her. And if she feels any resentment, she doesn't even show it. Not to him.
Wow.
So.
That's good. She seems solid.
In some ways. But do you think that...
All right, hold fire. So Shayla is on this forgiveness stream. Now, let me ask y'all outright. We have 200 people in there. Me say me alone. I think she's extremely fake. I don't believe it. I think it's a ruse. I think Shayla is trying to trick Amber into becoming friends with her again. Give me y'all's take on this. Give me y'all's take on this. It's Sean Renee. We love you nonetheless. Don't worry yourself. I saw we make nice on the channel all the time. We get heated, but it not have nothing to do with anything at all. Don't worry. We don't get over the puzzle. We're good to go. All right, let's see what we're going on. Not Shayla. The whole skit was hilarious. She revealed her character that tried to snatch it back and then re-evaluated it. They are trying to see exactly if them can get off and feel good about Shayla. She's being genuine. J-Dub says Shayla is being genuine. Is J-Dub correct? J-Dub says J-Dub says that she's being genuine this time. All the times that Shayla was messing around, all these times that Shayla has been doing all of these things, she is genuine this time. She's genuine. Yep, and Delicia is getting the blueprint of her relationship just like she did to Amber's marriage. That's correct, Nanya. Delicia is sitting down and she's taking the blueprint. Is she genuine? Shayla wants a full-time babysitter. Mommy, that's what I said. I said that Shayla really not genuine. Shayla just likes Amber as a babysitter. Shayla wants a babysitter. Shayla wants Amber. Watch how this is going to change pretty soon. Shayla wants Amber as a full-time babysitter. This is what she wants. She get this lady that she can basically try to rule. She wants a full-time babysitter. Shayla only feels this way because Anthony left her and he didn't leave Amber. She would feel different. Exactly. Shayla's regret has nothing to do with her with conscience. Nothing to do with conscience. Nothing. And I'm going to prove it. She needs Amber. She needs to learn how to be a high-value woman. No, Amber don't need Shayla at all. We don't want Shayla around. No, she's not. Shayla is trying to stop karma. That's all. And she can't stop it. If she was being genuine, it wouldn't take Sonny being pregnant to make her say sorry. Sonny being pregnant. Sonny. Shayla is a liar. Who knows if she's being real or not? That's correct. We can agree on this. It's Sean Rennie. We can agree on this. That's what's going on now. Shayla was hoping that Amber would continue to hold a grudge against Anthony so she could keep him, but it backfired on her. Backfired upon her evil behind. No, Shayla was still triggered when Delicia tried to compliment Amber. She still dislikes Amber. She's scared of karma since finding out about Mike and Sonny. It's funny to me that she really believes that Anthony was in love. Anthony was in lust. Shayla wanted Amber's life, and that's what she was going after. It's the nonsense, Nanya, or the nonsense. Only still I try to figure out the nonsense in our brain.
I should ask her for her forgiveness.
How do you think she would take that if you were to ask her? How do you think she would react?
I'm not really sure, but, I've been thinking about it. It's been on my mind. And how she is with Kai really just makes me realize, like, wow, I really did this woman wrong.
Yeah.
Who was my friend, Like, I did her wrong. I did her dirty. And it's only the love of my son that just makes me see life in a brand new light. And I mean, I don't have anything against her at this point. I got my man. I got my house. I'm happy with where I am in life. And it really just exposes to me how flawed I was in that season.
All of a sudden, this Shayla has just come out of the woodwork and just changed some way, somehow. Me don't know, the heavens have opened up.
Shayla, my child, this is God. You need to forgive Amber right now.
I don't know if this is how God sound, but this is how they make him sound all the time.
Shayla, my child, you have been bad. You need to forgive Amber right now so that I can bless you more with Iman and stop anything else from happening to you. Listen to O'Neill. This is going to be written on a scroll.
Bitch, you must go get a scroll. Listen to me, no, man. We can't believe, say, them drop this on us from out of nowhere. Me just can't bother. I just don't know. Why would you have anything against her? It's her who have something against you. Against me? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. She have nothing against her as if Amber did her something. The fact that she's asking Delicia tells me that she is not even ready to apologize. Watch her go to Amber and tell her forgiveness like the last time. She's not even close. Plus her little ticky forgiveness can stay. At this point, Shayla's forgiveness can stay. Shayla doesn't need karma. When she get karma, then she can go from that. Some way, somehow, God just come down and whatever they want to try to give us. You think so, fresh boy? You think so, Diesel or Shayla real father? Why do you think that? It just dip on our mind. Might as well God give her a scroll. Shayla believed that Anthony and her was the lover. You know what? Let's play this skit actually. Come on, let's run into this.
So I was thinking about what we talked about earlier, and you know, you and I really haven't had the conversation about like the emotional aspect of it, like your mindset when it was going on. Like, did you feel like any regret, or did you feel hurtful? Did you feel like what you were doing was wrong when you were doing it?
What do you mean? Me and Anthony, or?
Yeah, you and Anthony. Like, did you feel it was wrong while you were doing it? To Amber being your friend.
If I'm being honest, at the time when me and Anthony were dealing with each other, we were really in love.
They were in love. In love with what? In love with what? Apple pie and mustard. Apple pie and in love with. She said that they were in love. She said, hold on. I didn't say it. She said the both of them did in love. Were they in love? Were they in love? Because if they were in love, Anthony would have still been over there. If Anthony didn't love Shayla so much, trust me, he would have released the little money him have. When a man loves a woman, when men actually love women, they do some precarious things. If Anthony was really, let's really talk about it. If Anthony was really in love with Shayla, trust me, he would have done some precarious things for her. If Anthony didn't really love her, Anthony liked what she was giving. Anthony loved the pum pum because she had the pum pum and get him to the... I don't think they were in love. she was in love with Anthony. Exactly. She has said they were in love. She said I'm in love. Delisa is trying to feel out Shayla's temperature on this whole situation with asking forgiveness because she's going to need forgiveness when Shayla finds out about her and Iman. He hurt my... No, they were so in love that Anthony asked her to get an abortion. They were so in love that Anthony asked her, can you please get yourself an abortion? Can you please get an abortion? That's how in love them was. Forgive Amber for what? What does Shayla need to forgive her for? What does Shayla need to forgive Amber for? For what? I don't know. She's out of pocket. Shayla literally chained Anthony in her pum pum to keep him. And him still run. All of the pum pum what she gave him, it no work out. When Shayla told her sister that she thought that Anthony was her soulmate, her sister told her that she was delusional. Shayla made this whole thing up in her head and decided to go after Anthony. She was delusional. It's Shanrina, that's correct. That is correct. She was delusional. But no, she took advantage of him at his weak point. That is correct. She said they were in love. They were in love. It was a whole love story. She believes they were. And not because she believes that they were means that they were in love. They were not in love. Shayla was in love. Anthony not in love. You there. Not me and you there.
So I don't think love is ever wrong. And when it just comes to feelings and emotions, of course, feelings aren't facts, but at the time, it really felt like I was with the person I was supposed to be with.
She was with the person she was supposed to be with. That's what it felt to her. Amidst the mere fact that this was a married man, she feel like she was with the person she was supposed to be with.
Regardless of how it looked to the world, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing that I do regret is playing in Amber's face when I should have just kept it real with her and been honest about what I was feeling, what was going on, and I dropped the ball on that.
In other words, I want Amber back as a friend, but the marriage was crap. Basically, she's saying the marriage is crap. Basically, she's saying she never respected the marriage. She had no respect for the marriage at all. And that tells me everything we need to know. Only said what I've been saying all the time. If Anthony was really in love with Shayla and wants his little family, no amount of assets could have kept him away. Men do some weird things for love. Trust me, we do. Man will literally go fight next man out of his mind for love. Then it's going to use all the downloads that she can taking in Shayla when it comes out. Or if she comes out, or if it comes out, Delisa may cut it off with Iman. Delisa is using everything. That's correct. Shayla is so delusional because she was in love, but Anthony was in lust. Anthony told Dela that when Shayla toot it up, he could not refuse. That's what it is. Wait, so when she have her wet dream and Arby ask her. When she have her wet up dream. I don't understand this lady, man. She's out of pocket. So what is she asking forgiveness for? Is that how she really feels? Girl, bye. Thank you very much. We are not for chaos. We're not for chaos. The point of the matter is this. And you're correct, Nanya. The point of the matter is this. She destroyed a marriage. The biggest thing more than anything else is that she not feel bad about the mere fact that the people have a marriage. If Shayla did not know the woman, she'd have been okay. Like I said today, if Shayla never knew Amber. And besides, the only reason why she's even forgiving Amber was because Amber is babysitting her child. She's only forgiving Amber because Amber is babysitting Kai. According to her, which me don't know what she asked forgiveness for. She is only thinking about forgiveness because of the babysitting. That's it. That's it. That's literally it. Stephanie, she's never going to tell Delicia all of this because Shayla does not tell people the truth about anything. She doesn't. You have to ask Amber if you want to know about what happened with them. If you want to know what occurred between herself and Anthony, you have to ask Amber. The only person that will tell the truth about the entire situation is Amber. The only person that will tell the truth is Amber. And when I say Amber, because Amber will even notify you that really and truly, she should have listened to us by not allowing Shayla so close. Yes, part of it is her fault because she allowed Shayla to come in and check her thing out, much like what's happening right now. That's why Amber is so truthful. If you ask Amber, Amber's going to say that as well. Please.
And I wasn't a good friend to her. But as far as how I felt about Anthony, it felt right. Like that was what I was supposed to do. And that's where I was supposed to be.
Right. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like God makes no mistakes. So I feel you on that. Like,
and I don't want to put God in it because I think as humans, we're selfish. So we're putting our own self-interest and how we feel emotionally ahead of like what's actually right. But you know, when you're in your feelings, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but when I say God makes no mistakes, it's almost like God placed Anthony into your life for a reason, and Kai being that reason.
All right, let's discuss this. Let's discuss this. Did God place Anthony in Shayla's life for them to sleep together? Let's discuss this because I did not agree with none of what them are talking about right here. So I felt this was I don't like this statement. I feel like now what people starting to do is them starting to use God as a way of justifying nonsense. Because that's what Delisa was doing.
I feel like everything happened for a reason, and Kai is a blessing. So I feel you. Like when you love who you love, it's almost like it's meant to be during that moment. You know, so yeah. I mean, you apologizing to Amber is very big of you.
Let's talk about this. This is where I wanted to talk about. Did God do this, friends? Let's talk from a biblical space. Them say God is the one that's doing this. I don't believe that. You get the power of choice. But maybe O'Neill incorrect, me no know. Let me read some comments. Let's read some comments. Anthony Newmaid was hired by Shauna, and that girl is Shauna's daughter or granddaughter. Anthony is in love with the maid of New York. Hold on, I'm going to get to it. Did God do this? They said God do this. That's correct. Amber gave Shayla her whole playbook and Anthony always said that. I always said that. Shayla is won't you tell her you was with Arby. Anthony got you a place and then you got with Mike. Anthony broke you guys up. Tell her all the lies them. She's not going to tell them. She's never going to tell them. That's correct. That's what she's giving to Delicia. The playbook. Because that's how they work it. They give the playbook. Shayla wants forgiveness for intentionally messing up their marriage. Exactly. You intentionally messed up the people in marriage. That's the point. Intentionally. Welcome to the new member. Jem Richards, thank you very much for being a new member. Jem Richards, thank you for being a new member. Intentionally. The only reason why Amber don't run around Skitlanta and tell it on the mountain that Shayla, whatever it is, her husband, is that Anthony begged her not to repeat it anymore. Exactly. I feel like they brought this up and I thought about it for the first time. Because, people always come up with lines and say, oh, God don't make mistakes and, and it was God that did this and God that did that. And I said, hold on. I started thinking about it today. And I said, well, the truth is, friends, honestly, if you're telling me that God is putting it in these circumstances, then are you saying that God put the apple in the Garden of Eden? Well, I mean, him create all of what he created, but you're telling me that him literally bring Satan to be in the garden and say, come tempt them? I just don't, listen, I don't know, but I'm starting to realize that we really do use, we really do try to use God as a scapegoat. Sometimes we try to use God as a scapegoat. That's what it is. We just respond God's. We sometimes try to use God as a scapegoat. It's like we don't really want to take responsibility for anything. We're trying not to justify whatever it is. I said, hold on, you can't justify it upon God. No, it's not like God say, hey, you know what, Shayla,
my child. I don't know if this is how God saw, but Shayla, my child. Anthony's gonna come over. And when he comes over, you are going to take down them drawers. After you take them down, what I want you to do is I want you to get the vine up and ready. After you get the vine ready, Shayla, I want you to slip it in because I am doing what is the best for you.
Seriously, that's what it started to. So I had to sit down and think about that. It sounds like that's what we're doing. And that's correct. You know what? I love this. Tara, I love this. God is not the author of confusion. I love that. Ain't no way. I thought about it today. That's what they must say. They must say, hey, God just, whisk this particular thing. It must not happen. God didn't have anything to do with this mess. God doesn't make mistakes. Eh? I'm going to behave myself, Nana. I'm going to behave myself. Jem Richardson, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much for being a member of the channel. O'Neill is being flagged by Nanya. I'm being flagged. So I'm going to get my flagging, guys. I have to relax and behave. Nanya has to keep me. Nanya has to keep me sane. She does keep me in check. Nanya, thank you very much for keeping O'Neill. O'Neill needs to behave himself. It's true. O'Neill needs to behave. I still need to behave. It I get ignorant. It is getting ignorant, but that's it, the truth is, honestly, grow up large, the truth is, we sometimes really and truly use God as a scapegoat. I thought about it today and I said, wow, you know what? I learned something from, like, you know what? Is this how I use? I have sometimes used God as a scapegoat rather than just taking responsibility. Us as human beings don't just take responsibility sometimes. We try to use God as like a scapegoat. Whoever think this was orchestrated by God doesn't know God or the Bible. True. Very true. God is love. God is not hypocrite. He would not have you fall in love allegedly and break his covenant. And that, I feel, is the whole rationale is invalid. That's why I said what I said today. I love that in a label because you're correct. I love this because most people sit down and think about it, and I say, you know what? We really do try to use God as a scapegoat at times. Seriously, we do. There goes my baby. No. There goes my baby. Use up God and then Usher just say, there goes a baby. Whoa, baby. It's you just link God and you just go half on a baby. Turn the lights down low. I'm ready to break it off. Down a computer love. Ready to set it off like a hotel room. I'm checking into you. They're coming like a chef oil. All the things you do. Take a leap over the broom. That's how you're making me feel. Just so. They might just say, I gotta hurt the thing, eh? Oh, gosh. They say, just so, that's how it happened. And go have fun, baby. All I need is your body next. I'm singing, ooh, ooh, nah, nah. It's that's what they saying, man. That's what they're saying. Anyways, let's move on, friends. Let's move on. I ain't gonna hold it no longer. Let's move on. All right. Miss Shayla has become a pest. Miss Shayla has become a pest. Officially. Officially, Miss Shayla has become a pest. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's see. Hold up. Wait a minute. So officially, Miss Shayla has become a pest, right? These new employees, let's go down to where the new girl came in. Because I think more than anything else, this is really the topic. This is the topic.
But she'll be here to help you guys when needed. However, myself and my husband are your go-to people if you really need anything.
And if you need anything, I'm here too as well.
Thank you, Miss Shauna. Thank you. But I'm so excited to introduce you to my business partner and my husband. Babe, yeah. Come on out. We have worked really hard to acquire the restaurant, and we're just excited. Hey. And this is my handsome, very debonair,
how y'all doing?
businessman husband.
Yes.
This is Anthony Dalton, Mr. Dalton, you all can call him. And yes.
Stop it right there, sir. Is this going to be a problem? Houston, we have a problem. And I did say I would zoom in to see if we can see some of the pum pum ear on the top because it was there. Stop it right there, please. Is this going to be a problem? Will this be a problem for Anthony? Come on, ladies. Come on. Come out of the woodwork. This is going to be a problem. Me know me see some pum pum here at the top right there, so. Let's see exactly if me can, because you know O'Neal already, my eye them sharp. Little bit of the pum pum here, settle down. Let me see if me can. Whoop. Come on, whoop, whoop. 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 Hold on. Let's see if we can identify right there. Is this an issue? Ladies, is this an issue? Me know you probably can see a couple strand of pum pum ears stick out, basically. And you know how that works, Stephanie. Yes, I saw it work. Men see the pum pum ear and it get crazy. It's what it is. That's the new maid. She'll find out to be a relative of Shayla. Oh Lord. Hold on. Oh Lord of mercy. Demand them in the face. Who could it be now, Lord? Who could it be now? Bringing all this pum pum here. Yeah. Is this going to be a problem? Houston, we have a problem. Miss Shayla has become a parasite, a leech. Maybe, Group Lad says, maybe Anthony needs to drop off a little baby gravy. Friends, this is an issue. Definitely an issue. And Amber now have two enemies at her place of business. Is this an issue, ladies? Yes, indeed. When he told the former woman the business, I knew it was going to be a problem. This is an issue. Amber should have sent her packing then because she didn't hire her. Why are you here? Why them not run her out? Why she not fire her? And Anthony likes strippers. Remember, she looks like Chantal. She looks like Chantal. Or Chantel, whatever her name is. I know y'all remember Chantel. That's how long Only I've been watching. From him used to love stripper girl. You know Anthony loved that. Does she look like stripper? Thing that it's an issue until Amber decides to do something about it. Amber does not have to deal with either of them. You know what, Nanya? I love what you're saying, Nanya, because that's what Only has been saying now. Nanya, I'm tired too. Just like on the tired, be tired. Amber have to know God. She really have to step her foot up. You can see, you can see right in a little front there, so in the front part. You can see, basically, you see what that there, so? Buff up in her panty seat, basically. You can see that. You can't tell me, say, Anthony don't see this. And Amber knows. Amber knows that he's been seeing it. Enough up in the pant in the seat right there, sir. Tired already. I can't believe it. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. I cannot believe it. I can't believe Anthony and Amber went into the restaurant business with Carl Winslow's from Family Matters. Amber needs to hire to fire Carl. Bilderberg boy, I don't say you need to stop. You need to stop, you know. You honestly need to stop, Bilderberg boy. Make me go find such a look like Carl Winslow. These are just pure shenanigans right there, so. She look like day one Anthony. Right now, it's trouble. This is trouble. This is Bilderberg boy. If me go watch Carl Winslow and pick up said the lady look like Carl Winslow, we'll have a problem, you know. Harriet. With the bang, with the big old bang at the front of her head. With the bang, eh? It's so hold on. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Bilderberg boy, if you ever pick up say, she look like Carl Winslow. Harriet, Harriet, Harriet. Harriet, Harriet. It's so Bilderberg boy. Bilderberg boy, you need to stop, you know. You need to stop. You need to stop, Bilderberg boy. I don't know how you come up with these references. Out of pocket. Out of pocket, Bilderberg boy. Let's get back into the action. So they have hired this chick. And I'm saying the chick is going to be a problem. Let's wait and make us see what's going on.
And yes. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Hi, honey. Come on and have a seat.
It's so good to see you.
You too. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, y'all.
No, I don't need anything else. And if you need anything, don't ask my husband. Yeah, he's around
I'm just
to help and
helping
support.
my baby out.
Yes.
This is all her show. I'm just helping. So if y'all need anything, just
Thank you, babe.
all right.
Ask you. Got it.
You see that? You see that? You see that? Now, usually I don't do this because, now I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. The way you do the things you do remind me when I was back in school. That's why I'm all up in your grill, trying to get you hooked a hotel. You must be a football coach. The way you got me playing the baby, give me that toot toot, baby, give me that peep peep, rubbing your hair through my fro. On ain't gonna. This the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that vibe. Y'all know this is gonna be a problem. The passive aggressive behavior, you are correct in Sean bringing that to the thing. This passive aggressive behavior, Amber is just a people pleaser girl. Get her out of here ASAP. You have to run them out. If you want your husband to be in a good place, you need to get her out. She needs to go. Does this girl need fired? Y'all see her face, she's ready. She come there in her leather pants and Amber knew it. The moment Amber locked eyes on her, she knows she's going to be a problem. Is this girl Anthony's type? Is this Anthony's type? That's the question. That's the first question. Is this Anthony's type? This is going to be a big, big problem for him. It's a problem. I think it's going to hurt Amber, but Amber is going to start losing his money. That's going to be his wrath. At this point, Nani, I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. She'll be ready. This girl is ready. She's already ready. She's already ready to pounce. And if you guys think it's not a problem, don't worry. I'm going to show you why this is a problem. I'm going to show you why this is already an issue. If you don't think that this is an issue, this is what I know. This is when I know it's an issue. This is when I knew it was an issue. I say, you know what, O'Neal, maybe you're overthinking things. You're being pesty. You're overthinking it, blah, 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 blah. This is when I find out it was an issue.
It's that thing on Shauna.
What's
Like,
she doing?
she's out of control, honestly. I mean, everything was going well. I introduced you to the team.
Right, everybody seemed nice.
Yes, until old girl walks in. You know who I'm talking about, Andy. Don't play.
And you know, say Anthony love when women clean kitchen counter. The moment woman a clean kitchen counter is a problem. I think so only. I think Annie's going to start experiencing some pain. It must be. Nanya must be. You know, say Anthony love her. Well, I hope her eyes open enough. Charmian, hope her eyes are open enough. You see that? She has the bedroom bully eyes them, you know. She has a bedroom. Of course, she has the bedroom bully eyes them. No Clorox wipes are allowed. Anthony loves when women clean kitchen counter. I don't know what is his fetish, but apparently he love that. O'Neill, he's reverent now. Yeah? Reverend what? Reverend what? Reverend Panty Shield. $300,000 for a small space. Yep, definitely she was scammed. It will take 10 years to make that money back. Y'all heard something else. Lord God. Layla, I that me feel too. Amber wrote this trash. Eyes is open now. You know what me enough? It's not open enough. Let's run into it.
Oh, girl.
The girl with the blonde hair and the tatas out.
Girl came in late.
The girl with the blonde hair and the tatas
See,
out.
Amber talk about it. Because they saw the pum pum ear coming up to the top part. They saw that. It's not like it's O'Neill alone saw that. They saw it.
You know you saw her.
You're not about to do that. I saw a girl with blonde hair. I didn't see no tatas.
You're not about to do that. You saw them tatas.
I saw blonde hair.
The point is, she came during the interview process dressed like that. I told her we were full and we didn't need any more interviews. She threatened to go to Google and Yelp and wherever else and put up a bad review. So I felt forced to interview her.
Well, babe, you can't discriminate against somebody just because of what they're wearing.
Me done. Me can't watch no more. Live, love, laugh. This is the point that I've been making all day. That Amber needs to learn to put her foot down. I don't know. Me don't know. I think y'all are correct. This is it. There's nothing else to talk about. Amber has to put her foot down. There's nothing else to talk about. Me done. Amber, I shall just fire people. Like I said, it's you or me. She has to pull one of those lines on Anthony. It's you or me. That's it. You have to give him an ultimatum. You have to give him an ultimatum. We're not clear about Yelp. Them must say give bad reviews by Yelp. Who I watch? Nobody has been reading Yelp these days. Let's leave a bad review. I would not give a That's the thing. No one cares. Me done. Me trap star, me done trap star. At this point, she have to put her foot down. Listen, this is already going bad. There is no getting out of this. Colonel Sanders and little Kim love child. I have something else now. You see, that's what it is. I don't understand why Amber keep writing herself down. She should be trying to bring herself up. Check Shana and let her know that this is the last time she's overstepping or she'll be out. It ridiculous. How these two end up together still puzzles me. Fresh boy, it still puzzles me. It still puzzles me. I don't know. Amber has to see what alternative has gotten her. Nowhere. And Tiara, that's what I was saying. It don't make no sense that in one breath she gets all of these, what you call it, lessons and then she learns nothing, right? It's almost like, why am I even watching at this point? Y'all know, wanna know it work already. The moment that girl start cleaning the counter, Anthony gonna be over there. The moment the girl starts cleaning the counter, because me know I'm fetish behind women cleaning counters, but him love that. It is a hell of a fetish to have a woman just a clean kitchen counter just so. I don't know what's in that for Anthony, but apparently that's his fetish. Exactly. We don't want to see Anthony come on a project, baby. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. Amber needs Wayne to show her how to check people, because he checked Amir today. She needs to learn how to do that, because I don't know what her idea of checking is. But it's lacking. Wayne need to put the pen down. Alright, them say Wayne write the stories them. So Wayne may need to put the pen down. Does Wayne need to put, this is it, the pen down and go back on the road? That is it. Come here. Wayne, I know that these are your skits. Don't worry. We want to support what you have going on. We want to support what you have going on. True to love, you say Wayne is writing the skits. Wayne, I know that you want the support. We're going to support you, but please, can you stop writing the Anthony and Amber story? Go back on the road. Don't worry. We're going to come out and support you in the theaters. You don't need to worry about it. You don't have to write this stuff that you're writing. Please get some more sophisticated storylines. We don't mind the conflicts, but it's the stupidity of the storylines. We know you can write a little bit more sophisticated. We're asking you, please, to go back on the road. Yes, you heard us. We want you to go back on the road, Wayne. Please, we want you to please go back on the road. Just go back on the tour. Don't worry about it. We're going to see you in whatever it is. If you come at the Laugh Factory, don't worry. I'm going to come out there and I'll support with a lot of tickets, but we want you to go back on the road. Please. Please, we are begging you to come down, please. Peacefully. May I beg you peacefully to come down. May I beg you to come down peacefully. Peacefully, may I ask if you peacefully come down with me. May I beg you. May I beg you, because it might just get ugly. May I beg you to come down, please. We ain't even come down. We ain't even come down. You ain't even come down peacefully, man. Go back on the road, Wayne, man. Go back on the road. The people are saying if you go back on the road, Wayne. Go back on the road, because no, we're not trouble right now. You write some stuff that we can't really agree with. Please, respectfully, I beg you to go back on the road. Please, go back for the Netflix, please. Don't worry, if you want us to watch you on Netflix, we will watch you on Netflix. Just stop writing the skits then, because you're writing a bunch of foolishness. We're begging you respectfully. Just go back on the road. Forget about the teapot girl. Just go back on the road. For the last time. Thank you very much for the super chat. Bilderberg boy. Restaurants are bad investments. 90% of them fail within the first year. If I invest $300,000 in a business, you better be really grateful to me. This is not real. It's not real. I'm not an Anthony fan. However, I do think that Wayne right him cheating on Amber again. Basically, because that's what them do to see how much you going to love her. Wayne is writing a bunch of junk that don't make no sense. Wayne won't let Amber character grow, but the other characters them come up. Exactly. Layla said she now buy a ticket until they fix this. Layla now buying a ticket till they fix this kid them. No man. No man. Go on back a road, man. Lift up, man. Lift up. Lift up. Wayne, please. Lift up. Wayne, please. Lift up. We need you to lift up right now. We need you to lift up. We are telling you right now, so move up, man. Move up. We're tired. Anyways, friends, that is it for us tonight. I'm not going to leave us any longer. I'm going to give us some rest. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll be back on at 8:30 to talk to y'all. Looking out for that skit. Thank you very much for chilling. We'll talk to y'all soon. I don't even want to get any deeper. I'm going to talk to you later. Bye-bye.